Welcome to another edition of Outdoor University. I am your host today, founder, owner of Outdoor University. I am Charles Mills. We are here today. We are going to do a little bit of carp fishing today for you guys. We've been getting a lot of requests about people wanting to catch carp from the shore. So I am going to teach you a good summertime pattern for carp on riprap. Okay, we're fishing under a bridge today. We're fishing a choke point, which is always a really good spot for carp. So let's get at it and see what we can catch today. All right, guys, welcome back. I'm going to show you the rigging pattern that we're using today. We're using two different things. We're using corn and bread. And what I like to do is I like to take the crust off of my bread, okay? I'll take the crust off. We'll set that down. And what I do is all we're using is just a hook with no weight, okay? Long shank Aberdeen. Take it, we push it through the middle of the bread. Then we ball the bread up around it like this, okay? Squeeze it tight. Right where the hook shank is, make yourself a little divot right there for the hook set. And that's it. And we're gonna get it out there and hopefully we can catch carp. Now, another thing that we do, we take all the crust, okay? I'll take the crust and wherever I throw it, I'll chum the crust out there. What that does is, especially on high pressured carp, if they pick this up and they feel no resistance, they think it's safe. Here at this spot particularly, guys, they're under a lot of pressure right here. There's a lot of guys that carp fish this lake. So what we do is we chum the area. We'll take some corn. All we do is take a handful of it, like that, whip it out there, and then we'll fish on top of the corn with bread. So let's get back at it and see if we can catch us some carp today for you guys.
What up, guys? This is Gerald Anderson, fishing with Charles Mills with Outdoor University.
All right, guys, let's take a minute and talk about location. Just because there's riprap, you know, on this bridge doesn't mean the carp are all in the same area. They're going to be centrally located in a certain area. What we got is we got a flat out here, okay, about a 6-foot flat that drops into the channel that comes underneath this bridge, okay? And what happens is it's pre-spawn. So what they do is they spawn up on this flat up here, and what they'll do is they'll hang on the edge of this lip. Okay, one thing you got to remember when you're riprap fishing is always watch. You'll start seeing them jump, okay? And you won't just see one jump into a general area. You'll see them jump all in the same vicinity, okay? You won't see them all scattered out jumping. So if you see them jump, move over. Some of you guys, you know, will know where the flats are. Look at your contour maps, see what your depth is. Try to stay away from deep water. Like I know that on the other side here, that channel sweeps in, is about a 2-foot lip from the channel, and then you know, that's all 20 feet of water over there. So I know that side isn't any good at this time of the year because it's pre-spawn. So you got to remember that, guys. I'm sorry I keep looking at my rods because I have lost, you know, a rod here one time years ago. So location is a key thing. Behavior is going to dictate where they're at. All right, we know that they're getting ready to spawn. We know this is a big flat over here that drops off really quick into a 45-degree angle into the channel into 24 feet of water, and they're hanging on that lip is what they're doing. Okay, some of them are coming up in to the flat, not real deep into the flat, and then they're going back in. We've probably seen 20 to 30 fish jump since we've been here, and we've been here for about 20 minutes. We just got set up. So with that being said, let's get back at it and see if we can get some carp today on film for you guys. All right, guys, we just hooked up with our first carp here. One thing you got to remember is when you're fishing this riprap, always find a good landing area, guys. You know what I'm saying? A good area to land, because these fish, they're not stupid. What they will do, guys, is they'll rub you off on the rocks. So we're going to go ahead and try to get him in. Here we go, guys. Carp, dough ball, and an Aberdeen is what we're using today, okay? So let's get him back out there and see if we can get another one, guys. One carp, Outdoor University. Nice. All right, let's get back out there. Let's take a minute and talk about bait preference. You know, there's a lot of stuff out there, a lot of different carp baits that are on the market, a lot of stuff. I like to keep it simple. I really don't like all those crazy baits. You got guys mixing Jello and cornmeal and all this other stuff. I stick straight with the corn or bread, okay? It works just as good as any of those other baits, any of those flavored baits, any of that other stuff. One thing you got to remember about the corn, guys, is please check your regulations. Some states you are not allowed to use corn. In the state that I'm in, we are allowed. So we have a mixture of corn and bread. You got to remember is you're gonna have a lot of guys out here on these riprap. You know, carp fishing's big. It's a lot bigger than you guys think it is, okay? The fight's great. You can eat them if you cook them right and clean them right. So, with that being said, keep it simple, guys. Bread, corn. It's just that simple. Let's get back to this and hope we can get another one on film. Just missed one. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun, man. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I'm sorry it was a short segment, but we're gonna go chase some large channel cats, pre-spawn channel cats. I need you guys to remember one thing when you're carp fishing. It's a simple concept. Don't complicate it. Try to have fun. It's a really good time and a good opportunity to catch large fish when they're in pre-spawn from the shore. You ain't got to get the boat ready. You don't have to do all of that. Also, I need you to remember something. Please, please, please take a kid fishing. You can change his life, man. Put down the Xbox, pick up a tackle box, get these kids outdoors. Teach them respect, small carbon footprint. I am Charles Mills with Outdoor University, and I love every single one of you, and I will see you on the water.